What is up, YouTube? This is Twinkie the Trapinch, bringing you another episode of Moveset Mondays. If you could please leave a like and subscribe, that would be fantastic. And if you could also follow my Twitter in the tag below my face, where are my fingers? There we go, right there. That would be fantastic, because sometimes I tweet funny stuff. Alright, so today we're going over Florges, which is a UU Pokemon, and it was introduced this generation. Now, looking at its stats, you can obviously tell it's going to be like a huge specially defensive wall. HP is average, which isn't a bad thing. It's an average thing. Attack is low, but that's completely fine because it has high special attack. Defense is meh, which kind of hinders it in the fact that it can't serve as a physically defensive wall anywhere near as well, or well at all, because that's not that high. Let's see where 252 brings us. 252 with a positive nature brings us to 258. So your physical defense isn't that high at all. Special attack is pretty good, and special defense is huge. With a maximum investment and a positive nature, you can get 447 defense, which is just absolutely monstrous, and that is amazing. Speed is a little low, but if you're going to be playing a bulky wall, speed isn't that important. If you want to go the offensive route, however, speed can be a little bit of a problem. Alright, so let's get into the sets. Now, this is probably one of the more common sets you're going to see, because it's just the general wall. This is also a set that Sylveon likes to run a lot, except it'll run Hyper Voice instead of Moonblast. But what you're going to do here in this set is, it's basically Wish, Protect, Toxic Stalling. You're going to get Toxic on your opponent, you're going to Protect, get your leftovers back, Wish, Protect, if your HP's really that low, or you can just go for the Moonblast and then Protect next turn. The point of it is just to completely stall out your opponent and get them as pissed off as you can. Like, as humanly possible. Just piss them off by toxic stalling them, and that is a huge pain to deal with. But for this set, you're going to want to do 252 HP, 4 special attack, and 252 special defense. Now, you don't, like I said before, you can supplement the physical defense and lower his special defense. Or actually her, it's a female-only Pokemon. That's odd. Alright, but you could lower its special defense maybe down to like 100 and then do like, or honestly, you could get rid of the special defense altogether. But personally, I think specializing in special defense is a lot better on this Pokemon, because even with max investment, it's not that high. Now, the next set I have for you guys is the Calm Mind set, which is also decently common, I believe. What you're going to do with this set is you're going to get the Calm Mind up, and then that's going to boost your special defense and your special attack. And then your that was weird. My door just creaked open by itself. This house is haunted! Alright. Not really. But, alright, so Calm Mind, and then basically you're just going to attack your opponent. Moonblast is for stab coverage. Psychic is to get poison types if they happen to be slower than you, because poison is one of your only super effectives, or super effective against you. And then the third or fourth slot is up for grabs. You can either run Wish, which gets you HP back, but you also have leftovers, so that's completely up to you if you want to run Wish. Or you could run Energy Ball just for that extra coverage, so you can get water types and ground types. Now, this set, I believe, was really common once the 6th generation metagame started, because everybody was like, whoa, Assault Vest, that's so cool, we can make special tanks even bulkier, and we didn't even realize, whoa, you can make mixed tanks now. But once 6th gen started, people were doing this to Goodra, and they were also doing it to Florges. But basically, what you want to do here is you want to just make a completely specially defensive, offensive monster. So you're going to run, because you can only run attacks with the Assault Vest to get the special defense boost. You can only run Moonblast, Psychic, Energy Ball, and Hidden Power Ground. Moonblast is stab, as I said before, Psychic to get Poisons, Energy Ball for ground and water types, and hidden power ground to hit steel types as well as electric types. And if you wanted, you could also run hidden power fighting, but I find that less useful because you can hit dark types super effective with Moonblast. So you definitely want to go for hidden power ground with this set. And as for EVs, you want to go for 252 HP, 4 defense, and 252 special attack with a modest nature. Or, as I've been saying before, you can get rid of some of these EVs and some of these EVs and then raise defense. Like, let's see. You can go down to like 320-ish. Well, there you go. Come on, 2 more. There we go. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Even though it's 54 EVs over. But you get the point. For any of these sets, you can get rid of some EVs and put them in physical defense just to get that extra boost to your bulk. This next set is a choice set. Choice sets are very useful as they can be, these are the prime, like, revenge killing sets, which is why I love them. I always run at least one choice Pokemon of some sort on a team. But for this set, since you're obviously going to be switching in and out a lot because you're stuck in that one move, you're going to want to run the same set as before. Moonblast, Psychic, Energy Ball, and Hidden Power Ground. Now, Choice Scarf lets you be faster, which I find more useful, and you're going to want to run a Timid Nature together with that. But if you want to run Choice Specs for the extra damage, go ahead and do that. But I personally prefer the Choice Scarf because it's a slower Pokemon. Like, you're gonna need that speed boost unless you're like not concerned about speed and you have some other fast people on your team. And for this final set, it's a double set, and I left these 2 slots open for a reason. Now, and this is actually a very like specialized set because I have Grassy Terrain. Now, I didn't go over abilities before because as far as singles go, Florges' abilities are absolutely useless, and that's probably why it's stuck in UU as opposed to OU, because it has so much potential in its abilities, but it just kind of craps out because they're only doubles abilities. But Flower Veil prevents the lowering of your ally's grass type Pokemon stat, well, whatever that says. But if you're in a doubles battle and a grass type is out beside you, then its stats can't be lowered. And this one, what the hell just happened? Symbiosis doesn't, if your opponent, if this Pokemon will pass its item to an ally after their item is consumed. So if they have a berry and you have like leftovers or something, if they eat the berry, then Florges is going to give your partner the leftovers, which can be useful, but personally I prefer Flower Veil just so I can run some gimmicky grass type sets. And this set in itself is pretty gimmicky. But for this set, there are actually several options you could run here. Grassy Terrain and Dazzling Gleam, you're going to want to run on all of them unless you're not running a grass type partner, which is dumb with Florges. But you want to run Grassy Terrain and Dazzling Gleam. Grassy Terrain restores HP and grass type moves are stronger, which is pretty freaking cool. And then Dazzling Gleam is basically the fairy type Heat Wave. Actually, no, fairy type Earthquake, because it hits all adjacent Pokemon. So you want to be careful with that because you're going to be hitting your partner. Now for these 2 slots, there are a variety of things you could run. And they're like a mixture of all of these sets up here. You could run Toxic and Protect, and then you're going to want to run a more bulky EV spread. You could run Calm Mind and Psychic, which personally I would do, or Calm Mind and Wish just to get your HP back. And yeah, so let's add these, Calm Mind and Wish. Yeah, so you could run that, and that will make you a very bulky, very supportive doubles partner, which is a very good idea, and I can't English today very well, but that's okay because you should hopefully get the idea. And that's basically it. That's all I have to say for this video. If you guys like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Like I said before, follow my Twitter in the thing below my face. And if you use this set or any of these sets, please let me know and maybe send a video reply, because I would love to see these in action, because I tend not to use fairy types even though I probably should. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have a wonderful day.